In the word of Emma Watson, and I quote, "The more I have spoken about feminism, the more I realized that fighting for women's rights is often become synonyms with man-hating. If there is one thing that is certain, this has stopped."
Feminism. Feminism isn't about making a women strong. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength.
Women empowerment does not mean to discriminate men and worship women, but it's all about equality.
A very warm and pleasant good morning to you all, respected fathers, professors, students, and my dear friends. I, Alan Joseph,
And I, Incha Khan,
of BBA Part 2nd, welcome you all to the show Let's Talk. Today, we are here to discuss about women empowerment and breaking the glass ceiling.
as we will be discussing about women empowerment, we need to understand what women empowerment really means to understand its impact.
Empowerment is being given authority and power to do something.
Empowerment is about becoming strong and confident.
Empowerment means to become aware of one's own rights and privileges.
Empowerment also means the ability to control one's life in more meaningful and fulfilling way.
This Let's Talk aims at spreading ideas, opinions, experiences, and conversations to understand the position of women in the society.
This show is divided into 3 parts. First, the introduction, then a skit and presentation, followed by an interactive session, and at last, the conclusion.
So now, we would like to welcome Kashish and Mansi to start the show.
There is one you, because there is no one like you. Good morning, one and all present here. I am Kashish Pillai from BBA Department of, and I am Mansi Gupta of BBA second year, and we are here to discuss on the topic breaking up the glass ceiling, women empowerment in context of family. As we all know, our family thinking is developing day by day.
अरे एकदम क्यों नहीं, बहुत डेवलप हो रहा है।
कल की ही बात है, मैंने अपनी माँ से पूछा कि माँ, क्या मैं अपने दोस्तों के साथ घूमने जा सकती हूँ? तो पता है कशिश माँ ने क्या कहा? क्या? वही जो मेरी माँ को उनकी माँ ने उनके बचपन में कहा था, नहीं, तुम नहीं जा सकती. Anyway, but still there are women who are not independent because they can't take their decisions themselves. You know why? Because so many brave women have been unwilling to accept anything less. Although, by changing the stereotype of how society and family look at women, how family and society look at us. Just tell me one thing. If girl wishes to go out, then why such question arises? Like, where are you going? Why are you going? And with whom are you going? And when are you coming back? And if we deny to answer such questions, then maybe we are not allowed to go. We love her as a mother. We love her as a sister. We love her as a wife. But why not as a daughter? Is their birth meaningless? Why they can't select or choose what they want to? Then what defines a woman, Mansi? A shade of a pink or red? A bright lipstick or a high heels? No, nothing at all. A woman is defined by her own courage and respect. यहाँ कभी किसी को ये नहीं पड़ी कि कल्पना चावला कितनी हील्स पहनती थी या मैरी कॉम कौन सी लिपस्टिक लगाती थी. They made their identity with their own hard work. You know, Kashish, I'm thinking of going to Aditya's party. You want to join? Mansi, you're planning to attend a boys' party. That will be late at night. I don't think you should go. Our parents will not allow. हाँ, फैमिली सोसाइटी की परमिशन के बिना लड़कियां पार्टी कर सकती हैं क्या? मजाक है क्या? This is just a handful from the ocean of insults that a girl faces. The very first problem a girl faces is her birth, when her very own first existence is questioned by her own family member. Right from the very beginning of the human existence, women are considered merely an object, and who holds a comparatively lower strata. As I use the word consider, which itself says they were not and are still not just considered. Being a girl, I was supposed to like pink. Is it? But wait, I love black. And what's wrong in it? I was supposed to grow up playing with Barbies, but I had a secret fantasy of playing with toy Hot Wheels and toy guns.
Arey, ऐसे कैसे? Being a girl, how can you like black color or a toy gun?
Black color or toy gun does not comes with the tag for boys only. Neither we can judge a boy who wears pink. Like, यहाँ बहुत सारे लड़के पिंक टी शर्ट या पिंक शर्ट में होंगे, तो मैं जाके उन्हें ये तो नहीं बोल रही ना कि दोस्त, you are not allowed to wear pink.
Okay, tell me one thing. How it feels being compared all the time. How it feels being unsafe in your own family. Let me tell you, if this happened, you will start questioning your own existence. Mansi, even now, girl has to go through virginity test. How bad it is, right?
What you will do after getting educated, ultimately, you have to look after your husband and children.
I don't want to live the life of a person who is given freedom. Rather, live to be a person who deserves freedoms. I can assure you for a day when this glass ceiling will fall apart and the sky full of possibilities, opportunities and dreams will be all ours.
And I would like to make it very clear here itself that in order to break the glass ceiling and make women empowered, we just can't rely upon these talks. Rather, we will have to act towards it. Like a renowned poet once said, महज बातें अंधेरों की, महज बातें अंधेरों की, फकत किस्से उजालों के, फकत किस्से उजालों के.
चिरागे आरज़ू लेकर, चिरागे आरज़ू लेकर, ना हम निकले ना तुम,
ना हम निकले ना तुम. झांसी की रानी सबको चाहिए, झांसी की रानी सबको चाहिए,
मगर अपने घर नहीं,
पड़ोसियों के घर. जैसा कि मैंने कहा ना, बोलने से कुछ नहीं होगा, कुछ करना पड़ेगा. जब सुधार सबको चाहिए, तो जिम्मेदारी कोई एक क्यों ले? The sparkling light of revolution has to be within us all. I repeat, has to be within us all.
As a parent, I will assure that my daughter will enjoy whatsoever my son will. If she will ask for a bike or a scooty, I will be completely okay with that. Okay, what will that be? And from there itself, I believe she will take the society something that doesn't discriminate between a boy and a girl.
Because family is the basic unit of the society, and society begins at home itself. And to bring any change in the society, it is necessary to begin with the basic unit of it. So, begin with your very own family, with your very own family.
A girl with the freedom to dream, become a lady with ambition and execution.
That's all from our side. Thank you.
Thank you, Kashish and Mansi, for this energetic start. And now I would like to call Roli and Prerna to take the show ahead.
What a beautiful day it is! And I am very happy to share my experience with you all. This is Prerna of BBA Department 2nd year. Hello everyone. Oops. Hello everyone. Because I have been told that girls don't raise their voice. We have often heard parents saying that they wanted a boy, not a girl. Why it is so? Why they prefer boy over girl? Aren't girls are beautiful, cute and charming?
Good morning everyone. I am Rohit Srivastava from BBA second year. As Prerna said, that girls or women are not allowed to raise their voice. So, being a girl, I want to quote something. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice. And now that I have it, I'm not going to be quiet. Well, stereotypes. What are stereotypes? Let me tell you. I am a girl and I am here in a frame. And this frame is made up of the thoughts of the society, the do's and don'ts of the society, the barriers of the society which has been created only for women. Why so? If a woman wants to move out of the frame, if she wants to pursue her dream, if she wants to break the stereotypes and convention, why can't she? She is also a human being. She has also the right to live the life the way she wants to.
India is known as Bharat Mata, right? Bharat Mata, not Bharat Pita. Then how when India became the fourth most dangerous place for women to live in? Well, according to a survey, 54% of children are being sexually harassed at their early ages. By now, you would all have considered me a feminist. So let me tell you what the word feminist means. The word often misunderstood most of the time. By definition, it means giving equal importance to both men and women. Do you know how a housemaker is being introduced to our society? Well, she is a housemaker and she doesn't work. Mark my words. She is a housemaker and she doesn't work. We live in a society where we teach our children, my son, boys don't cry. We have instantly taught them, my son, don't make a girl cry. जिस देश में माँ बहने रिश्ते नहीं गाली है,
उस दुनिया से मर्यादा का रिश्ता सारा तोड़ूंगी. Society says that women are weak. They don't have physical strength as we compare to men. Why? So let me give you an example. Kiran Bedi, the first Indian woman to join Indian police as an officer. Nirja Bhanor, who was shot while saving the passengers. And not only this, she fought against her husband who was abusing her. And she divorced him in the time it was not acceptable.
Of course, there are men who respect women. There are men who worship them. My kind is to salute those guys. But today, I'm here to talk for those men who exploit women. For those women who are being forced into prostitution. For women who are imposed story. For women who face sexual harassment and marital rapes.
छूके देखो दिल मेरा, तुम्हें दिल में अपने भर लूंगी. छूके देखो दिल मेरा, तुम्हें दिल में अपने भर लूंगी.
पर छेड़ के देखो तुम मुझको, मैं तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी.
Well, Prerna, if I ask you in engineering, then what could you imagine when I say engineering? Set of boys or set of girls?
Of course, set of boys.
Exactly. That is the stereotype set by the society. They mainly say that engineering only belongs to boys. What if any girl wants to be an engineer? What I want to say is that girls, it's your life, it's your dream and you have to pursue it. It's your decision. Just go for it. If society says that you cannot go for this dream just because you are female, I don't think so it's correct. It's your decision. Just go your head and chase your dreams.
Let's all prove what Margaret Thatcher has said. If you want something done, ask a woman. If you want something said, ask a man. I'm repeating. If you want something done, ask a woman. If you want something said, ask a man. Time has changed. Century moves like cloud on the clear sky. But still, the word any better for women? History has stand witness for gender discrimination.
बेटी पैदा ना करियो, घर तो बेटा ही चलाएगा.
कुल का दीपक तो बेटा ही जलाएगा.
Gender discrimination. Why this gender discrimination? We are never taught to discriminate between a girl and a boy. You know what law of nature says? Law of nature says to a pregnant woman that I won't let you know that it's a boy or a girl, because he wanted to create a balance between a nurturer and a provider. If we are going to kill the nurturer, then we are going to create an imbalance. An imbalance, we will be so sorry in generation to have done this.
Financially independence is not the solution for all levels, but certainly a step forward. Government has made many acts for the betterment of women. But then think about those 30% of reservation bill which was passed a decade ago. Maybe that was the reason why we still could not find a single piece of rope for justice of Nirbhaya.
स्कर्टे सारी रात दोपहरी डर के नहीं चलूंगी.
कैंडल जला के सैंडल दिखा के मरमर की नहीं चलूंगी. Well, the future must hold good times for women. Women empowerment simply means understanding the women and giving them rights. Right from Jhansi Ki Rani, the brave heart, for society due to any unproductive reason, we, women have contributed in all the sectors, yet considered underprivileged. It is very great to build a Taj Mahal for your wife, but it is just a costlier grave. Send your male-dominating mind there, not us, because to awaken the society, it is very important to awaken a woman, because once she is on the moves, the family moves, the village moves, and the entire nation moves.
Being a woman should be your supreme achievement and not your deepest fear. A woman is a full circle within which lies the power to create, to nurture, and to transform. And stereotypes, they are just past, and past is always going to chase us. So never would be as good time as any to stop letting your past ruin your present. I am the light,
Beauty,
glory,
solitude,
silence,
passionate,
strongest,
unconditional love,
power,
pride.
greatest of God creation. I am the women. Thank you.
The empowered woman, she moves through the world with a sense of confidence and grace.
Quietly yet firmly, she speaks her truth without doubt and hesitation, and the life she leads is her own creation.
Thank you, Roli and Prerna. And now we would like to welcome Pooja and Naima to take the show ahead.
As said by Annabel Chris, if you educate a man, you educate an individual.
And if you educate a woman, you educate a family.
Good morning to one and all present here. I, Naima,
And I, Pooja Singh,
of BBA Part 2, welcome you all to this Let's Talk series, Women Empowerment, in context to profession.
as we all know, we are here to discuss on the topic Breaking the Glass Ceiling, which highlights the issue of gender inequality and women empowerment. You know, whenever any girl or any woman start talking on such type of issue, their expression seems too strong, too aggressive, isolating, anti-men, or even unattractive.
You know that society thinks the meaning of feminism is anti-men. But let me tell you, my friends, the real meaning of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the ground of equality of the sexes.
Being a woman itself is a blessing since ancient time. I said, being a woman itself is a blessing since ancient time. They are worshipped as the goddess of different power and struggle. They are worshipped as a goddess of different power and struggle. They are bold as fairies. They are bold as fire, and they are beautiful as fairies. As they are, if say things comes to them, simply bold doesn't mean to shout and self-defending. For me, being bold means being able to stand alone at any cost when it comes to enjoy your right and responsibility to fulfill. Women are always taken for granted when it comes to do any task, keeping their physical appearance at the center.
क्या होगा पढ़ा के लिखा के, आखिर करना तो उसे चूल्हा चौका ही है। मत पढ़ाओ इतना, हाथ से निकल जाएगी। These are the words that we women hear in our everyday schedule. We can still find women suffering and being dominated since their childhood. They face this problem in their school, colleges, and even in the organization they work. In villages or rural areas, girls are not sent to school till now. And even if they are allowed to go, they hardly do their matriculation or intermediate. This is the scenario of 21st century, and we all are talking about development. Is this the way to develop our nation? To your surprise, let me make you aware that 90% of the highest marks scored in examination are generally scored by we women only. But what happens to them after their primary education? They are not seen for the next years. Where did they go? What happens to them? Have you ever thought of the reasons behind it? Marriage. Yes, the reason is marriage. Because of their marriage, they have to drop out their career and ambition. Obviously, it's just because of their cowardness and fear, which is being injected in their blood and mind since their birth.
What I think, Nana, is that if boy can fight for what they deserve, then why cannot girl fight for that they deserve? I would like to quote some line. We will speak for our right. We will speak for our right, and we will bring change through our voice. We must believe in the power and strength of our word, because our word can change the world. You know, this is famous line said by the famous personality of Pakistan is none other than Malala Yousafzai. She is the Pakistani girl, she is the Pakistani advocate, she is the brave girl who survived the attack of Taliban and she is fighting for girls' education. You know, आप लोगों को लग रहा होगा मैंने मलाला यूसुफज़ई का एग्जाम्पल क्यों दिया? So through her story, all I just want to say that chase your dream, chase your ambitions. I wanted you to become the best version of you and never ever compromise with your dream. I said never ever compromise with your dream.
They call it adversity.
I call it opportunity.
They call it weakness.
I call it strength.
They call me disabled.
I call myself differently able.
These are the famous lines of a great motivator, UN Women Ambassador, first wheelchair-using model, TV anchor, amazing painter, and moreover, she is the Iron Lady of Pakistan. She is Monima Mazari. At the age of 80, she was forcefully married and had to drop out her career. But after the accident, she was fully transformed into the best version of her, and she proved the world that she is not less than a man.
We can easily say that women excel in all fields, including space exploration and rocket science. Women prove always best. You know, they play vital role in their economic development, and their contribution is nothing short than male counterpart. However, there are several issues and problems that is faced by women nowadays.
Sometimes they are not treated equally in the organization they work and are considered as inferior to their male co-workers. The major issues and problems that are faced by women includes unequal pay, security, sexual harassment, lack of family support, deficient maternity leave, etc. Let me explain this with an example. You all know about Varun Dhawan and Katrina Kaif. Varun Dhawan is being paid 32 crores for the movie, whereas a female actor, that is Katrina Kaif, is just paid 7 crores. Why is this discrimination with we women only? Why are we always targeted? Does anyone know the answer? Did you know, Pooja?
No, I don't know about this.
Exactly, no one knows the answer to such questions.
You know, I would like to share one main issue, sexual harassment. Yes, it gives a negative impact, but it is a major issue that faced by women in their workplace. The employer takes sexual favor from women employed in return of promotion and other benefits.
At last, I would like to say, it was never my mission to break the glass ceiling. All I wanted to say is just, chase your dream, chase your ambition. I wanted you to become the best version of you.
And I would like to add one more thing. Never ever compromise with your dream, because no one is going to consider your sacrifice. So never ever compromise with your dream.
With these words we depart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Naima and Pooja, for your inspiring words.
Now we would like to welcome Vagisha and group for a short skit which will show you the reality of society.
स्वागत है आप सबका उस भारत माता की देश में जहां हर व्यक्ति जीवन पे अत्याचार हो रहा है। स्वागत है आप सबका उस भारत माता की देश में जहां हर साल हजारों से भी ज्यादा डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस के केस दर्ज हुए हैं। स्वागत है आप सबका उस भारत माता की देश में जहां हर पॉलिटिशियन सोचता तो है पर करता कुछ नहीं। स्वागत है आप सबका उस भारत माता की देश में जहां हर परिवार में एक ऐसा आदमी जरूर होता है जो औरत को बोलता है अपने साथ कॉम्प्रोमाइज करो।
आप आ गए? कुछ ला दूं? कुछ खाना है आपको?
हाँ, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं, बस चाय ही ला दो। रुको, ये तुम कर क्या रही हो?
क्या हुआ?
ये जो तुम कर रही हो हमारे यहाँ का प्रथा नहीं है। तुम घूंघट नहीं हटा सकती। जब तक तुम मेरे साथ हो तुम्हें घूंघट में ही रहना होगा, क्योंकि ये प्रथा बरसों से चली आ रही है और ये हमारे समाज का नियम है और तुम्हें इसी दायरे में रहना होगा।
Hi, new admission.
हाँ,
What's your name?
मेरा नाम पायल है। Welcome to our college. Thank you.
But तुम सूट में क्यों हो?
मेरे घर में जीन्स पहनना अलाउड नहीं है। मेरे पापा मम्मी ये अलाउ नहीं करते हैं।
ठीक है, वो मैं समझ रही हूँ, लेकिन तुम्हें इन सब से निकलना होगा। जैसे जैसे हमारा समाज आगे बढ़ रहा है, वैसे वैसे तुम्हें भी अपनी सोच बदलनी होगी। तुम्हें अपनी मम्मी पापा को समझाना होगा कि तुम्हारे पहनावे पे रोक ना लगाएं।
पर पता नहीं ये पॉसिबल है कि नहीं।
छोड़ो यार, ये नहीं समझेगी। चलो हम लोग चलते हैं, टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना यहाँ।
मम्मी मम्मी,
क्या हुआ? क्यों चिल्ला रही हो?
मुझे भी जीन्स पहनना है।
ये तुम क्या बोल रही हो?
हाँ पापा, मुझे भी जीन्स पहनना है। मेरे कॉलेज में हर लड़की जीन्स पहनती है, मुझे भी जीन्स पहनकर जाना है कॉलेज। हमारा समाज आगे बढ़ रहा है पापा, उसके साथ हमें भी अपनी सोच बदलनी होगी। मम्मी, आखिर कब तक हम लोग ऐसे जिएंगे?
वो तो ठीक है बेटा, पर
कुछ नहीं। चलिए, मुझे भी जीन्स खरीदना है।
ठीक है, चलो।
प्रणाम जीजा जी। प्रणाम दीदी।
खुश रहो।
कैसे हैं? और सब बढ़िया ना?
हाँ हाँ, सब बढ़िया है। अपना सुनाओ, काम ठीक चल रहा है ना?
हाँ, सब ठीक के चल रहा है। और बिटिया कहाँ है? कहीं नजर नहीं आ रही है।
बिटिया कॉलेज गई है, आती ही होगी।
प्रणाम मामा जी।
अरे जीजा जी, ये क्या देख रहे हैं हम?
क्या हुआ, बोलो।
अरे जीजा जी, बिटिया ने ये क्या पहनी हुई है? आप जानते नहीं हैं क्या आजकल का जमाना? कहीं कुछ ऊंच नीच हो गया तो क्या करें? दीदी, आप तो जानती ही हैं आजकल क्या हो रहा है समाज में, फिर भी आपने बिटिया को ऐसा कपड़ा पहनाया है।
कुछ नहीं होगा हमारी बिटिया को, ऐसी नहीं है। इसे पता है अपनी मर्यादा, धीरे धीरे जमाने के साथ ढलना पड़ता है।
ठीक है फिर, आप सब जानते ही हैं तो जैसा आप ठीक समझिए। ठीक है दीदी, चलते हैं फिर।
क्या हुआ? आप इतने परेशान क्यों लग रहे हैं?
परेशान नहीं, बस थोड़ा चिंतित हूँ।
क्यों? क्या हुआ?
कुछ नहीं, बस बिटिया की चिंता हो रही है।
चिंता नहीं करे, वो बहुत बहादुर है और समझदार भी।
हाँ, सो तो है।
तो बस आप चिंता ना करें, चलिए बाहर से घूम कर आते हैं। बहुत बोरिंग था यार।
बहुत लेट हो गया यार, चलो चलते हैं।
अरे अरे, देखा कौन आवत है?
अरे घूमियों के देख ला।
क्या मैडम? अरे 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 अरे,
पुरुषों की इस दुनिया ने मुझे ऐसी नियति दिखलाई कभी जुए में हार गए, कभी अग्नि परीक्षा दिलवाई। कलयुग हो या सतयुग हो, कलयुग हो या सतयुग हो, इल्जाम मुझी पे आता है। क्यों घनी अंधेरी सड़कों पे चलने से मन घबराता है। कुछ लोगों ने बोला ये नए उम्र के लड़के हैं, थोड़ा तो बहक ही जाते हैं। पर इन्हें क्या पता, जब ये नारी अपना रूप दिखलाए तब क्या से क्या हो जाता है। थैंक यू। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी। ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि ले परीक्षा तेरी। तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है। तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की जौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। थैंक यू।
I don't know whether women are better than men, but I can certainly say that they are not worse.
Thank you, Vagisha and group, for that beautiful skit. Now we would like to welcome Aman, Ishita, Meenal and Utkarsh for a presentation followed by an interactive session.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we are talking about women empowerment. The word women empowerment. This word is not new for us, is it? Well, I don't think so. We have been talking about it and listening about it since many years. There are so many laws and policies for it. But the problem is but we are not ready to accept that women are as powerful as men. That women should be given equal rights and powers that a man has. That women should be treated equal to men. There are so many laws and policies to empower women, to avoid women injustice. But these laws are just made. These are just written in our constitution, but are not followed. Because we are not trying to follow it. We are not considering these laws are our fundamental laws. In these developing countries, where we talk a lot about gender equality, no gender discrimination, rights, laws, still women is considered as second-class citizen. Still we are considered as second-class citizen. Why? Why is it so? Why we are not giving the rights, the status that a woman deserve, that a woman should have? Why we are still dominated by men? Though we are independent citizens, still we can't make our own decisions. We are not able to make our own decisions because we are dominated by males at each and every point of our life. Why? There are so many whys, but we don't have an answer. Why is it so? As Jawaharlal Nehru said that when women forward, the family moves, the village moves, and the whole nation moves.
Well, as said by Ishita, now I would like to conclude here something. You know what, guys? We all are being obsessed with individualism. Yes, we all are being obsessed with it. A man or a woman, a sexual identity, a piece of a country, a half in someone else's life. We have forgotten that before we created these titles, before dividing these lines, we all were nothing just than a human race. We were one. Yes, we were one. Monuments of stardust, energy capable of creating and loving to endless depth. It breaks my heart. Yes, it breaks my heart to see something undeniably and endlessly beautiful treating herself this world. It breaks my heart here. You know what? We call ourselves youth. Yes, we call ourselves a youth. But just for a second, think. We are giving justice to this tag, the tag of youth. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's a big no. I'm not doing anything to call as an Indian, but I promise you that at this stage in my life, I'm going to do so. In the words of Malala, and I quote, I don't raise my voice to shout. I don't raise my voice to shout, but I raise so that those who do not have voice heard. We cannot be successful. We cannot be successful if few of us held back. We cannot be successful if few of us held back. Yes. And now, with these words, I would like to present you some statistics so that you all know that what we are in this state. So let's begin this.
Well, there is no tool for development more efficient than women empowerment. Good morning, everyone. Women empowerment has been a topic of immense discussion all over the country. Women empowerment, the basic that the country needs. How many of you can tell me who is called the missile man of India? Anyone? APJ Abdul Kalam. Absolutely correct. And how many of you know who is known as the missile woman of India? Anyone? None of you. This shows that our society only cares about the achievement of men, not women. Even today, there are conservative families in our country who do not allow their daughters to go to school to pursue education. And on the same hand, the son of the same conservative family wants a female doctor to treat her wife. Doesn't it sound ridiculous? Yes, it does. We will discuss all this in our interactive session. In our interactive session, when we will interact with you, ask you questions. We will begin the interactive session by asking you a few questions. And you are free to ask any question, make any comment, share any of your experiences. And we don't want you to feel hesitant or shy in putting forward your views or opinions. Because that is what we are here for, to know your perception on women empowerment. So let's begin the session.
But before starting off with the interactive session, let me ask you all a simple question. How many of you guys know the meaning of the word pati? Yes, the Hindi word pati. Pa, ta mein choti e ki matra pati. Those of you who know, just simply raise your hands. None of you? Okay, there are a few of you, okay? Say it, what is the meaning of the word pati?
Pati means a husband?
Exactly, husband. The majority of you would know the same answer, exactly, right. But I'm not looking for the same answer. Now, let me change the question. Ishita, what is the meaning of the word karodpati?
Karodpati basically means The person who owns a crore.
Exactly. Someone who owns a crore or a multiple crore. Doesn't matter, I don't own a crore or anything like that. But still, someone who owns a crore. So from the word crorepati, we can derive the meaning of the word pati. That is an owner, a master or a lord. Yes guys, that's the meaning of the word pati, an owner. If the husband or the pati is the owner, then what is the patni, the wife? She's just a material or a property to be owned. That's it, just a property to be owned. Now this small example sums up the thinking of our entire society. And to back ourselves, we have prepared some data and stats. Like, do you guys know women are responsible for 2/3 of the work done worldwide, yet earn only 10% of the total income and own only 1% of the properties. This shows that the women are working hard, doing what is required, but still they are not getting recognition, they are not getting results.
Now, how many of you can tell me what is BRICS? Anyone?
Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa.
Very correct, sir. Very correct. Look, only 27% of Indian women are in labor force, which is the lowest among BRICS countries, which shows how far we are from developing countries in terms of women empowerment.
But there is also a ray of light. By this, I mean that there are since 2011, 110 million additional women have been literate as compared to 107 million of men, which shows that number of literate women are increasing. And also, in 1950 to 51, 5.4 million girls have been enrolled for primary education, which have now been increased to 61.6 million girls in 2004 and 5, which is again a huge difference.
Now we have a short video for you. We wanted to show you.
Risk and failure. They're taught to smile pretty, play it safe, get all A's. Boys, on the other hand, are taught to play rough, swing high, crawl to the top of the monkey bars, and then just jump off head first. And by the time they're adults, whether they're negotiating a raise or even asking someone out on a date, they're habituated to take risk after risk. They're rewarded for it. In the 1980s, psychologist Carol Dweck looked at how bright fifth graders handled an assignment that was too difficult for them. She found that bright girls were quick to give up. The higher the IQ, the more likely they were to give up. Bright boys, on the other hand, found the difficult material to be a challenge. They found it energizing. They were more likely to redouble their efforts. My friend Lev Bree, who's a professor at the University of Columbia and teaches Intro to Java, tells me about his office hours with computer science students. When the guys are struggling with an assignment, they'll come in and they'll say, "Professor, there's something wrong with my code." The girls will come in and say, "Professor, there's something wrong with me." What's going on? Well, at the fifth grade level, girls routinely outperform boys in every subject, including math and science. So it's not a question of ability. The difference is in how boys and girls approach a challenge. And it doesn't just end in fifth grade. An HP report found that men will apply for a job if they meet only 60% of the qualifications. But women? Women will apply only if they meet 100% of the qualifications. In other words, we're raising our girls to be perfect, and we're raising our boys to be brave. The bravery deficit is why women are underrepresented in STEM, in C-suites, in boardrooms, in Congress, and pretty much everywhere you look. We have to socialize our girls to be comfortable with imperfection, and we gotta do it now. We have to teach them to be brave in schools and early in their careers when it has the most potential to impact their lives and the lives of others. And we have to show them that they will be loved and accepted, not for being perfect, but for being courageous.
Well, from the video, you were clear that what we are trying to say. So now let's begin a small act. Hi, Utkarsh.
Hi.
How's you?
What is this?
What you guys think? That is this women empowerment?
Do you guys think this is women empowerment? No, this is not. Who said yes? Yeah, you must be having a misconception. This incident is showing that the women are superior, not that they are empowered. Okay?
You know what? Throughout my life, I have been seeing many definitions to what is said to be a woman. Ideas of who a woman should be and what it should do to exist in this expanding society. But with my experience from all the goods and evils that world has to offer, I have come to my own conclusion. Yes. At my core, woman is the one who has determination, who has dedication to put her beliefs, to put her goals. The woman is the one who cares for the people. The woman is the one who knows that there are defining parts in her body. The woman who knows that she dresses in vulnerability because she knows that bravery is valuable. There is no fear in a woman's eyes when it says to love completely and to be genuine. With these words, now let's begin our question answer session. We would ask you some questions. We would like to know about your own opinions so we can, or we together, change this world. Thank you.
So, what according to you is the cause of women domination by men? There is nothing wrong or right over here. We just need your opinions. Anyone will be defining what is the cause of women being dominated by men? Anyone, just raise your hand and you can answer.
Guys, there is nothing wrong or right here. You just raise your hand. There are 1,500 people who are ready to listen to you. Come on. No one. Anyone? Yeah, there. Yeah. Can you please come here?
Please stand up.
She's there.
My question is wearing a jeans pant is women empowerment?
We just said that. Wearing jeans or pants is not women empowerment. Women empowerment means being equal to men. We should not be treated inferior to men. We should be treated equal to men. Our dress, our outfit cannot decide whether we are strong or weak. That is the thing. Women empowerment doesn't come with our dress, without outfit. Any more questions?
Good morning everyone. My question is, why women need to wear jeans? Men don't wear frock.
It's just our mentality. In our college only, we wear
I wear suit. And people question me, why do I do that? It's my choice.
Exactly, in our college too. We wear suit, we wear jeans, we wear everything. But that doesn't mean we are not inferior. We are not inferior to men. We are superior. We are empowered. Our dress, our outfit doesn't define our character, our strength. That is what I'm saying, that our strength is defined by our character, not by our outfit. We have to change that mentality. Right. Thank you.
Hello. My question is to the organizing committee. I would like to know the name of the first IAS officer of India, the male IAS officer of India.
Suchitra Kirpalani. You just need to know the answer, right?
You know the name of the first IAS officer of male IAS officer. May I know the name of the male who got in the space and the person who got the Nobel Prize with Malala Yousafzai? I'm not asking this question to only one person. I'm asking this question who said about Malala Yousafzai, the first IAS woman officer of India, and then the space.
As last question, I would like to answer that. Along with Malala, the one who get the Nobel Prize for Child Development is Pachuni. I guess you got your answer. Thank you.
I don't think that's the answer. And so, my the question is, we are talking about women empowerment.
Yes.
Are women so weak that they need empowerment? Are women weak than men that they need empowerment? And my last question is, in your skit, you have shown that women were teasing the men like men do teasing. So you want to move into a society where women should be inferior, or the women should fight with the men. Women should fight with the men to have equality. That's my question.
Okay, I want to tell you something, that when there is an issue with women, there is an issue with man also. I can tell you that in my life, I have men who can stand with all this. In my life, there are men who are going to support me in this. Okay, so there is no question of this that we are talking about female or male. We are talking about gender equality. If it is going to happen with my dad, with my brother, or with my friend, I'm going to take a stand for this. And if it's going to happen with my friend, sister, or with my mother, along with that, I'm going to take a stand with this. Thank you.
So alright, before putting forward my question, I have a contradictory point. One of these speakers spoke that Varun Dhawan is paid a much higher amount than Katrina Kaif, and that is not at all a gender discrimination, I would say. It is the rating that is provided to the different celebrities according to which they are given these salaries. So it is completely wrong. It is not gender discrimination at all.
Okay, sorry to say you that it is not Varun Dhawan, it is Shah Rukh Khan. Please listen it carefully.
Excuse me, your speaker spoke Varun Dhawan. Please clarify it first.
My mistake, ma'am, my mistake. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay.
So, my question.
Yes, I would like to answer this.
Yeah.
As one of my speakers said this, it is about that when you start a career, okay? When you start a career, you start that some of you try to appreciate you, some of you encourage you. But in our society, there is nothing like it. Even Priyanka Chopra, even Deepika Padukone, I guess, speak about this also. So I think that they should better know that how they feel discriminated. We are here, we are not in this industry, so we cannot tell that what are the inequalities or what are the differences they are facing. They spoke already about it. So that's why, by one of my speakers mentioned there. Thank you. Now no more. Okay, one more question, please.
Hello. Excuse me. Please pay attention. If you are talking about if you are talking about women empowerment, then why everything should be male bashing, or why everything should be like women are not empowered right now, and why you are considering male person or male people as a comparing unit?
Interactive session is going so interesting. So here, one of our speaker wants to answer that question.
Good morning, everyone. So here, women empowerment is not based on that male. Here, we are not allowed to go out because men go out and do whatever they want. We are not allowed. We are always compared with male. That is why we always get this topic, women empowerment according to male mentality. It's nothing like that we are discriminating male or women. We are talking about equality, and whenever we are shown as inferior, it's all because of that. Yes, men can do this. Why cricket is not famous, women cricket? Male. Why? We are also there. We have got strength. But all this it is considered that no, male. That is why we always give topic women empowerment, male. It's nothing like that. We focus on male and we show them that they are inferior. Nothing like that.
Thank you.
Okay, so no more question here. Now I would like to conclude this. Okay, I guess on public demand they want more question. Let's go for it.
Just one more, please.
One more, please. We have.
May I ask one question? Talking about jeans, talking about the comparison between Shah Rukh Khan and Katrina Kaif, are we trivializing the issue? हम क्या मुद्दे को बहुत छोटा नहीं बनाते रहे, चीजों को सोचने का नजरिया इतना छोटा कर दे रहे कि बस लोग समझ ही नहीं पाएंगे कि बात एम्पावरमेंट ऑलवेज इकोनॉमी से जुड़ा हुआ है। जितनी औरतें और जितने पुरुष इकोनॉमी से जुड़ेंगे, डेवलपमेंट बढ़ेगा और महिलाओं का पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ेगा, उनका एम्पावरमेंट बढ़ेगा। तो as you include women more to the mainstream, that raises the level of development and that changes the mindset also. They work more, they produce more, they are acknowledged more, they are accepted more. So merely worshipping and say glorifying will not do the thing. Let us help them to get into the mainstream of the productive force. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to end this interactive session with a short message. Okay, please guys, we will this next time again BBS again will going to have an interactive session especially for you guys about men empowerment for sure. Okay. Okay, to all those who think that I may use harsh word for you, I'm just trying to give a message, okay? I'm just trying to give my message. Please don't take it personally. Last, I want to say that I want the magic of humanity and equality back. Yes. I want the magic of humanity and equality back because I see so little of it. I don't want to raise my children. They believe that they can be anything. I want them to know that they already are.
We already are. We all are the same things, the same energy, the same endless love. Thank you.
Thank you, Meenal and Group.
Now, we would like to invite Avinash Giri to take over the show.
Girls are better than boys. This is everyone deserves a fair chance. I am Avinash Giri of BDS 2nd. So before going ahead, I want to say something about the topic, break the glass ceiling. How discouraging it feels when you are discriminated on the basis of your gender, regardless of your achievements and qualification. I would like you to compare with walking on a flight of stairs, where your each step is blocked by a transparent wall. It is transparent because your goal is set, but you can't pass through it. When you see that wall in front of us, you think how on earth you are going to break it. But this is good about these type of barriers is that it gets easier to break when you realize that many more people are trying to break the exact same wall. So now I would like to call Simran on the stage to conclude.
Good morning to all of you. I'm Simran from BBS 2nd year, and I would like to conclude our whole presentation. Are you curious why we chose to talk about women empowerment, breaking the glass ceiling? I'm really happy to be here today before you and speaking to all of you. My friend once asked me that why do you want to fit inside a glass slipper when you can shatter the glass ceiling? Is it very difficult for all of us to chase our dream? There is actually a glass ceiling and it exists. And all of us exist there. Countless of men or women run into it, especially women. Empowering women is very important to bring gender equality, or gender equality is very necessary to empower women. With these words, I hope you have had something which we shared with you, and we have shared a good knowledge with you all. I read it somewhere and it stuck with me, and I hope it stick with you. Life's journey is not to arrive at a graveside safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skip inside way, completely worn out, and say, "Holy shit, that was a ride. That's how I want to go." So, to sum up this incredible journey, I stand before you happy and ready to do so much more. I see you on the other side. Thank you.
Thank you, Simran. Now I would like to invite Meenal on stage.
This is a formal invitation for men, women, and everyone else in between to unite. Take this personally. This is between me and you. Me and you. Me and you. Don't make young girls believe that they need to pick between beauty and brain when they can have both. Don't make young girls believe that it requires 2 D's to be GODDESS. Don't. Don't make young boys believe that words on skin are sign of achievement and show of strength. Don't make young boys believe that mental bonds are sign of weakness. Don't. Start teaching young girls that makeup, waxing, clothing is their decision. Start teaching young boys that makeup, clothing, waxing is their decision. Teach people about their privilege. Teach people about their privilege, because there are women in Saudi Arabia who don't realize their limitation. Teach people about their privilege, because there is no act to protect men from sexual harassment at workplace. Teach people about their privilege, because there are women who need feminism but don't realize it exists. Teach people about their privilege, because there are men who ever relegate paternity leave. Ask for strong female protagonists in movie who can inspire young men. Ask for strong male protagonists in movie who do not have huge biceps and six-pack abs. Because I see heroes every day. I see lady in my colony painting her son's nail just because he likes it, even though her husband calls it gay. I see heroes every day. I see men leave abusive relationships, even though people refuse to admit that women can raise hands on men. I see heroes every day. I see people realizing and accepting the fact that they don't need to fit in labels, but still they are goddamn heroes. Instead of teaching boys not to hit girls, let's teach them not to hit anyone. Instead of teaching boys to protect girls from rape, let's teach them that rape has no gender and it can happen with them too. Instead of teaching girls that their virginity is a gift, let's teach them that their presence is. Instead of teaching girls that end goal in life is to marry, let's teach them that end goal in life is to be successful. Dear everyone, please don't tell me I'm foolish for having such a vision. I'm just asking for his safety and mine. His, her, them, every non-binary's rightful representation in a small place. This bubble consists of more than just you and me, and it's time we need to start care for this. Dear everyone, I am one of the many overly optimist teenagers. Thank you for giving me a voice. This world is changing little by little. This world is changing little by little. We all believe in better tomorrow, and it's time you did too. Thank you.
Thank you, Meena, for your inspiring lines. I would like to call upon Father Principal Dr. T. to address the gathering.
I'm not going to tell you about women empowerment, okay? I think I spoke to the first year students. I think maybe I forgot. Can we do one thing instead of talking so much? Can we stop using abusive words of women? माँ बहन के नाम लेकर गाली देना, क्या हम बंद कर सकते हैं? जिस योनि से हम सबका जन्म हुआ है उसको लेकर क्यों गाली दे रहे हैं? I am addressing all, not just boys but girls also. From boys, girls learn that these are words which we can use and get away with impunity. And then we speak about women empowerment. How can we empower women when we don't respect them, respect their body parts which God has given them? It's a request. We need to ask ourselves, because in classrooms and the canteen and everywhere I hear MC, BC and so on. Nothing to laugh at. Please ask yourself, is this what makes me a man or a woman? We need to change such words. But I came on the stage to speak. I want all the BBA Part 2 students to get a big round of applause. Stand up. Stand up. Come on stage. BBA Part 2. BBA Part 2 students, come on stage. Yes, I think they have done a wonderful job. A very wonderful job. Last year, I remember the mentoring group of Mr. Animesh Khan came here and spoke about administration. I found total silence and everybody was listening to. Something similar happened here today. And I really acknowledge the power and the potential you have. Not only girls, but all of you. And girls did very well here when they came forward. Some of them without any papers, spoke in English. So good. And I really salute you. Keep up. Thank you.
So this is the end of our session. Now I would like to call Ajay sir, coordinator of Xavier Theatre Club, for certificate distribution.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. Please be louder. Good morning, everybody. I am here to announce the name of those students who has successfully completed the 2-day workshop on the various aspects of theatre, which was conducted by Xavier Theatre Club on 18th and 19th of August in our beautiful campus. To do the honors, I would like to request Professor Ruchin sir, whose presence during the workshop has made a lot of difference. Yes, please, Ruchin sir, wherever you are, please, you are invited here. So here are the names. Ashish Arya, first. Asutosh Kumar, Ayushi, Aradhana, Akshay, Alok, Akansha, Arun. Are we people sitting in graveyard? No? Good. Yes. Ishita, Khalid, Mona, Monica, Mohit, Meenakshi, Pratik, Prashant, Surabhi, Shikha, Shiva, Sanya, Sunny, Shweta, Sona, Shivani, Sathul, Richa, Soumya, Shweta, Vinita, Vandana, Vishnu, Yash, Yusha, Pratik Anand. This workshop is the first step to grow as a great actor in theatre world. So they all need a big clap. Ruchin sir, you are requested to remain there, please. So I would like to now invite Dr. Anurag Amhurst. So where you are? Whose immense contribution to give professional touch to Xavier Theatre Club is worth mentioning. And he is here for honoring
leading forces behind the workforce. There were three leading forces. One is Saurabh Kumar Soni. Fortunately or unfortunately, he is not here. He is on the way. He will get the library hours. Don't worry. And second, Nihal Kumar Datta, a thorough professional, not well, suffering from high fever. And at the last but not the least, a passionate one, because of whom this Xavier Theatre Club you people are seeing now is none other than the president of Xavier Theatre Club, Shivanshu Singh Satya. He will be collecting the certificate on behalf of them. Thank you very much. Don't you think they need a big round of applause? Thank you very much. It's over to BBA department. You all people will go. Sorry.
I may not get this chance again. The clubs, we have many clubs. Last year we started, and some of them are very active and some of them are not. It entirely depends on you students. The mentors are there for namesake, so that some discipline is there when there is meeting. All the activities, workshop and other things should be done by you students. Only then the club will be a success and it will be active. So do not wait for any directions or guidance from others. You have to act. And we would like to see you as leaders, not as dabus. Leaders. Leaders in various aspects, various areas. Okay? So take it from me, all those who are especially the club office bearers, kindly act and take everybody together. If they don't cooperate, if you don't do anything, then ask for help from your mentors or from vice principal or the activity in charge, Dr. Mary or me, and do something. Only then you will grow. These are opportunities provided for you. Thank you.
Never above you, never below you, always beside you. Good morning everyone. I, Naima of BBA Part 2, feel honored and privileged to propose a heartfelt vote of thanks. I graciously thank our principal, vice principal and all the management staff for giving us this opportunity to conduct this session. I sincerely thank our academic committee, especially Professor Piyush Sahai sir, for his earnest effort. A very special thank to all the professors, administrative staff, especially cameraman, for their timely support, and also to our support staff for making all the necessary arrangements. Last, I would like to thank our participants for doing a wonderful job and our beloved audience for being so patient and gentle. Thank you.